Aha.
Alrighty then. Welcome everyone to the much anticipated, not too long overdue, session 4 of our Wrath of the Righteous adventure path. Joining me today are 5 really cool role players who have been deep in a cave, making their way towards the surface and fought some crazy mongrel cultists. Things got a little dicey. The paladin almost died. The fighter almost died. Lots of almost dying. But we are going to pick right back up exactly where we left off inside of this well, culty, dungeony place that you're inside of. There is a thick smell of iron in the air, blood, as it were, some excrement. Smells a little nasty, and heavy breathing from some of the more wounded members of the party. We see Mikhail is slowly rising up. He's got bite marks, some cuts, some scrapes. Roderick is panting, almost like a dog, and he is moving to the doorway where the mongrel ranger, the blue woman, the daughter of Chief Skrull. Yeah, my name is Chief Skrull. Ha ha! I don't know why he sounds a little bit like freaking the one monster from that Disney movie this week. But Chief Skrull, here he is. He sounds like this. Hello, everyone. Go and rescue my daughter, or kill her if you can't. So, yes, here we are. Sounds of combat have ended, and you guys have a couple of moments to heal up. If you'll also remember, the way back towards the mongrel men did cave in when there was another slight earthquake, so your only directions are forward. Forward. What would you guys like to do?
Can I get a heal check on Roderick, please?
You may. Go ahead and make a heal check. The man has 13 of 26 HP. You rolled a nat 20, so you're like, I know exactly what his HP total is. He's about half right now.
All right.
But he's roaring and ready to go.
I will give him my potion of cure light wounds.
He looks at it, and his hand reaches for it for a moment, and then it recoils back. He kind of quickly pulls it back. He's got it's like his sword hand. He sheathes it. He reaches for it. He pulls it back. He says, "Give it to Mikhail first. See that he is prepared for the fight. We will need his holy might to persevere through this dungeon."
I turn to Mikhail, and I ask him, would you like to take this, or shall I give it to Roderick?
I will brandish my own potion of healing as well as my divine inspired self. I'm covered. Get that man fixed up. And I'll have to take my own potion of cure light wounds.
He nods appreciative and drinks the potion, knocking it back as a small sparkle of gold and yellow emanates around him, and he heals for 3 HP. Not great, not terrible, but better than a kick in the teeth. Better than a kick in the proverbial teeth. Yes,
I will drink one of my potions because I'm also fairly well hurt.
I hope you learned something, man. Cat.
He's a kitty cat. He didn't learn anything. Nothing.
He's right back to 9 lives.
Learn.
Hey, Seer, why don't you and I take a look in the back room, see if we can find anything we can salvage?
That sounds great. Let's go.
Which room are you checking out? That room. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That is room number 10. All right. The workstone walls of this large room hold a number of shelves, each of which display the preserved bodies of dire rats, bats, rock vipers, cave lizards, and other creatures that pose an eerie stillness. A pair of bedrolls have been laid out in the southeast.
Alright, how about,
Looks like some sort of trophy room right here. There is a doorway to the right, and there is a ladder that leads up. Give me a perception check as the two of you enter into that chamber. Ah, Seer. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So, Seer, I'm going to teach you a quick trick. Down under where you see the little send button, see where it says send? There's a little thing
Yep.
that shows your name. Click on that and select your character. So every time you roll, it'll show your character name, not the Brute Squad. A little bit of immersion.
All right, done.
Cool. Dan, you can do the same thing if you want. I don't know if you
Did
can
it.
figure it out. Beautifully done. Not a big deal. I just like to see it that way. And of course, I'm the game master, so what I want goes. Just kidding. Anyway, moving on. So there is this doorway to the right. From the right, with that 20 and the 25, you hear the sound of sloshing water, almost like waves sort of washing up on a shore or like a rocky alcove. There's this like whooshing sound, like a whoosh, whoosh, back and forth. So there's some sort of water, perhaps like an underground river or something, through that passageway, more than likely.
I poke my head back out the door and report it to the rest of the party. Hey, we've got a sloshy, watery thing. Anybody got any ideas what might be down here?
No telling what kind of underground lakes and rivers there were, and with the recent activity, it could have broken through the rock or opened up into a lake, or they might have summoned a water elemental.
I tap Seer on the shoulder and thumb back over my shoulder. You know, kind of the let's retreat to the last room we were in kind of wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Agreed.
Say no more.
Storik says, "Good gods, men, you can't even open a door," and he walks in there to go open that door.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
I tell the rest of the party, I heard footsteps from the ladder that was at the far end of the room, and I didn't want us to be apart from the party, but the fop apparently took matters into his own soft hands.
as you enter in FOP, you also hear those footsteps. Whoever is up at the top of that ladder that goes up about 10 feet is not doing anything to be quiet. They are likely preparing themselves, readying to attack whomever might come up that ladder. However, moving into this section, you can hear the sound of that sloshing water more and more. As you look down this hallway, a muted roar echoes down the walls of this hallway. Near the eastern end, the work stone give way to a natural cave walls. Just before the hall ends at an open shaft. Hanging over the edge of the shaft is a knotted rope, the other end tied to an iron spike driven into the ground. So you see this like knotted rope slightly coiled up right at the end where this hole is, and it seems to go down into some sort of larger cavern or cave. You'd have to move up to obviously investigate, but that's where you're hearing that roaring, that whooshing sound of water.
We found their latrine and it's full.
Maybe.
Bella. Hi, Bella.
That is a kitty. And that kitty is phasing in and out of the northern lights.
Yeah, it's
You love
pretty
to see
cool.
it. You love to see it. It's beautiful.
So since the fop advanced in against my better intentions, I'm gonna go back in and check those bedrolls there in the southeast.
They are surprisingly cleaner than the bedrolls you found in the Mongrel Men. Perhaps not surprisingly. They are logically cleaner. They're sized for a medium creature. And you notice there is a prayer book that looks like it was left on one of the bedrolls. It has the symbol of Baphomet upon it, which is a 5-pointed star with like a bull's head on it. So likely a prayer book to the demon god Baphomet. Demon lord, he's not really a god.
okay. I would like to do give Roderick a lay on hands and instruct him to watch the door down here until we are certain that the way forward is how we're going to go.
I will do as you command, sir.
All right, where is my...
I rend the prayer book of Baphomet, and begone foul words of lies and evil. Torag and Anurag will overcome you at one point.
I go and check out this hole with the rod, the knotted
Yeah.
rope.
Ooh.
Yeah, what's going on over here?
Roderick looks to Mikhail, allowing him to do his healing. Is that 10 HP? Damn, girl! You out of control! That's really good. Guess who's back to full? As your hand grips his shoulder, you watch as the cuts and the scrapes on his face seal up, and I've always liked to imagine that magical healing just speeds up natural healing. So you see a couple of scars, you maybe see like a little indentation where he got scraped along his brow, but he smiles and nods, appreciative. I will see to the door and block it. I can hear chanting coming from down there. Whomever is lower below us, they are preparing, sir.
Oh, great.
Yeah, but our whole goal is to go up, right?
It is.
And right now, the only thing going up is the ladder, Nishvar.
Das stimmt. That is true.
So,
As you look down the
right, so it
hole,
is.
you see that there is a medium-sized sort of cavern. It drops down roughly 40 feet, and there is a small little rocky, I would call it an island, but a little like rock that's sticking out of the water. The water is swooshing up, swooshing back. It's sort of pulsating, almost like waves again on a shore. And as you look down into it, let me describe this for you, good sirs. That is... excuse me, 40 feet down the rope, you see a large cavern. The cavern itself is dark, save for a slight glow of a lantern atop a small stone island. It's sort of flickering, a little oil lantern down there. There is also a small chest on that little area down there.
Does it need to have a neon sign that says trap? Because that sounds like a big old trap.
Oh, does it? Does it sound like a trap? I don't know. I think you're over.
Here, that looks like a chest down there.
Ooh. I'm gonna climb down.
Oh God.
Oh my stars.
Oh, yes.
All right.
As he passes me, I cast light on his backpack so that he's not just got the light of the
A little chest down
lantern.
there, right there. Look at that. A little chest. Immersion. Give me a climb check, kitty cat.
I have climb speed. I don't need a climb check.
Go ahead and climb, Mr. Kitty Cat.
I climb.
Oh.
All right, you climb. You climb down. Get low. Give me a perception check.
Get low.
Are you gonna come and say hello to everybody?
Bella.
She's like, I'm not gonna say hello. I'm gonna sit.
My little household god is being antisocial because he had to go to the vet this week. He mad at me.
That's a kitty.
All of my household gods are upstairs hanging out with my wife by the fireplace.
My cats are also by the fireplace with my wife. Yes, they are also doing the thing. That is, yes. Beautiful, beautiful.
The fireplace is the only thing that matters.
As you get halfway down the rope, you're 20 feet down from the hole, 20 feet from the chest. You see the water is starting to sort of churn and bubble, and you notice two big kind of fish monsters down there, sort of swirling and moving around and churning, and they seem to notice this furry treat. I mean, they seem to notice this cat man going down the ladder, and they look hungry, dare I say, hungry.
I'll scramble back up the ladder.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
So there's two big weird fish guys.
Yeah, I saw them. Do you think they're proof against electricity?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. What's electricity?
Like the, you know, when a lightning storm happens and there's those bright flashes of lightning, that's electricity.
So magic.
So magic. Yeah.
I mean, I guess kinda.
That's beautiful.
Because I've been thinking about, like, what if I could conjure my own, like, little thundercloud?
Sounds complicated.
Well,
Oh,
don't
no,
you
it's-
have
It's the bard.
don't you have the
Spring the
floaty
lightning.
thing? Why don't you just floaty thing a few feet above him and then just throw your little change purse at him, whatever the hell you
I'm
do.
sorry, are you in the room?
Yeah, you're right. I'm just philosophizing.
So aggressive.
Yeah.
It's the FOP
any
comments, right? It's the
any
FOP
of you
comments.
nerds here to meet these fish people? No. Well then.
Well, I can just hover down because I have hover.
Levitate.
Yeah, no, hover. I have a hover scale, like a hover bike, except it's just a little scale.
All right. I'll allow it.
Actually,
Yes.
can I?
Actually,
Here's what I would like to do.
Okay, go ahead.
I would like to take my scale.
Okay.
I would like to give it to Mage Hand.
Okay.
Mage Hand's going to take it down.
Okay.
Put it under the chest.
All right.
And then activate the ability for it to levitate. So it'll come up, and I can just get it that way.
All right. I think that's a great idea. There will be a small risk of the chest falling off of the levitation, like a disc, like basically be going
Sure,
up,
yeah.
and there'll be a small chance that it'll fail. That's it. It'll be like a 25% chance.
All right.
So either 1 to 25 or 75 to 100, your call.
I'll take 75 to 100 as the fail chance.
Love that journey for me. Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh, we get a 70. Let's go. So we watch as the chest is like rising up. The fish are swarming like a bunch of piranhas. They're getting higher and higher. The chest like wobbles a little bit, just a little bit, and then right as it's maybe just about to fall, Kitty Cat's able to reach down and grab it, and you've got a chest. It's awesome. So the chest looks old, little musty, little waterlogged. Perception check on the chest.
Oh, where's my character sheet?
Ooh, very nice.
yeah, I'll
That
buy that
chest is trapped.
Woohoo! I'm coming in.
Historic, that chest is so
It's
trapped.
super trapped.
It's super trapped. That is a very trapped chest. You may attempt to disarm the trap, good kitty cat man.
Before you do that, I cast resistance on you,
Ooh,
which will give you +1 to your save if you
beautiful.
get one,
Well, then I cast
Uh,
resistance on me.
and then I run away.
What is that? Is that disabled? That's disabled device, right?
Yes, it is. Show us in the doll where the rum touched you. Jesus, that's funny. So you go to disarm the trap. You're picking around, going through it, and you're like, it's probably that little rope line right there. You go to cut it, the trap is sprung. Unfortunately, a pair of nasty razor-sharp, like talons, spring from the backside and try to stab you in the side. What is your AC? Because this is an attack roll from the chest against you.
15.
The obviously trapped chest. Alright. I'm gonna sneeze.
Noodles.
That's a lucky sneeze.
I hope it's a lucky sneeze for you guys, not me, because I don't need luck in this campaign, because I'm God, so it's fine. Alright. Now, with that being said, it's gonna make an attack roll.
I don't need.
An 18. That is a hit. You take a whopping 16 points of damage as these blades
Jesus
stab in your
Christ.
side. The good
Ah,
news,
fuck me!
the good news is, you're still alive, and it's a mechanical trap, so it cannot affect you anymore. And you have this chest. It's a pretty nice looking chest. As
Fuck
you...
this chest.
you kick it over the edge.
Do we need to unhook it from him?
I do that.
You can pull it out. Yeah, it's there's like a splurching noise, and it hurts.
Well, I'm glad it
real
didn't hit
bad.
me because that would have killed me.
That would have dropped you to 0, baby bird. That would have
Yeah.
been real bad. Yeah. So unfortunately, you missed the DC by 1, not to trip it. And I'm very
Oh,
sad for you. That sucks. So
It's all right. It's on brand.
well, I mean, you still disarmed the trap. Just actively. It's good.
I
As you open up the chest,
EMT is
inside of the
site.
chest, you all find some pretty nice things. A lot of these items look old. What I mean to say is they look as though they've been here for a while. The actual construction of them, the make, seems to be from maybe 100 years ago. You're thinking someone probably left this chest here and never returned for it. So inside of it, you find a +1 light wooden shield, a ring of climbing, a scroll of identify, a scroll of magic fang, 2 potions of dark vision, and 250 gold.
Thank you.
Ching.
So we split the money, and then we just tell the party about the rest of the gear.
What money? What money?
You
He
did
says,
the lifting and you got stabbed. You're
expertly weighing it out into 2 equal-sized pouches.
That's real funny. Real
125 gold.
Roderick calls over his shoulder. Brothers, sisters, the chanting has stopped. I don't know if they're making a move or if they're simply prepared, but it's gone quiet down the hole.
Yeah, there's some ugly fish guys down there. They tried to eat me, and then this fucking...
Oh, I think there's a different hole.
Yes, there's a hole to the southern room here, where the blue woman disappeared through.
That's too many holes, man.
2? That's like the normal number of holes.
I mean, most people have, I think, an average of what, 2 in the nose, and you have the rear end, and the living creatures have many holes. I think 2 would not be. Why are we discussing this? We have cultists to kill.
I drag in this chest to tell you guys about. I'm like, hey guys, we found this chest down there. Well, I don't know why, but the mage armor is under me.
No, it's not.
Perfect.
Also, could one of you maybe try and heal me?
Fix it.
Yep, on
Please
it.
Fix me.
EMT is here on site. I make a non-religious gesture that I ET touch. Be healed.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Nice.
And then I shall give one more to myself because I'm still not feeling grand.
I think that's a great idea.
We're sharing the love around here. All right.
I mean,
and
hey,
get back
that
into
doubled
the
my
six.
hit points.
That's good. That's good.
Hey, Wolf, what's
Yes.
over here on the left?
That is a small like
Your
shrine
doom.
where those like taxidermied creatures I mentioned in the description.
Yeah.
There's like a bat. There's a rat. There's a cat with a hat. The joke, because the bad hat. Anyway, I digress. Moving on.
So, if it's a shrine, can I do a knowledge religion to see if it's some Baphomet thingy that I need to destroy?
You may do a knowledge religion.
Damn it.
You
I'll do one
don't think
as well.
religion is real. You're not sure. you
cleric is
questioning
like,
your own
you know what?
belief. It was a 10. It's not a shrine. It doesn't look like a shrine to a god. It looks like someone just was bored and taxidermied some creatures, as it were.
So some John Wayne Gacy shit. Okay, great.
Why do you always have to go there? Why do you always have to go there, Dan? You've mentioned that name several times in many campaigns you've been in with me. It's a weird obsession, buddy. That's all I'm saying.
I'm like, hey guys, I know no one's paying attention to me, but I'm gonna take these scrolls because I'm the wizard, and I figure that's
You're gonna eat them?
probably
Very
a
good
good idea.
Num 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 num.
Okay.
There's 2
I'm
potions
staying on
of
post.
2
I'm
potions
staying
of
on
dark
post
vision.
next to the ladder.
The 2 potions of dark vision. I'm gonna assume that that I'm the only idiot here who can't see in the dark. So, no wait, Seer, you can't see in
Nope.
the dark either, can
I
you?
cannot see in the dark. No.
Oh, here, have a potion of dark vision,
So you're
and
just
later
admitted
maybe
he's an
we'll
idiot,
use them.
so that's good. Yikes.
And
Okay.
I'd suggest we give the ring of climbing to the rogue, but the rogue climbs perfectly fine without it.
He has a climb speed. He's fine.
So you know what, Seer, ring of climbing?
All right, ring of climbing.
And I got a shield that's enchanted. Does anybody need an enchanted shield?
Certainly not.
I think I'm not. I was gonna say I'll carry it, but I think I'm not proficient with shields. I don't know how they work.
Mikhail, could you use a magic shield? I've got the little buckler already.
Let me.
It's a +1 light shield.
My heavy, my heavy steel shield is already giving me +2, so that would be the same statistically.
There's really
so,
no net gain
what
for
is-
you.
Yeah. What is Roderick?
Did you say Podrick? Because that's hilarious. You
Yeah,
almost said
I've
Podrick.
done that
Club,
several times.
dagger,
Try
heavy,
not to.
light,
That was good. I like
quarterstaff,
that. I like that
not
a
with
lot.
any type of armor shield. Damn it!
No.
Well, I
So
can carry it.
Roderick is wielding a heavy steel shield as well, so he's good to go. That's a good sell item likely in the future when you have a chance
Alright.
to do so.
Yeah.
I strap it to my back, so if anything attacks me from behind,
Including the
Yeah.
party. All right. So I relayed to the party that the sounds that I had heard from the ladder and the other sounds are very quiet, which is very
Whoops.
disturbing.
Do we think there's something at the bottom of the ladder? What's the ladder made of?
Wood.
Ladder goes up.
This ladder here goes up.
That's where the ladder is. Okay.
This ladder here goes down.
I still don't know where this. Wait, where's the ladder? Oh, is it? I
There's a
didn't
ladder
see the.
right here,
Thank
Directly
you.
above me.
and there's a ladder right here.
One goes down, one goes up.
Yep.
Do we want to chase that woman, or do we want to go up the?
Well, first things first. This door right here.
Mhm.
Have we explored this room and/or that door yet?
You have not.
Happening.
I put it to the party that maybe we check out this room, see if there's anything in there, and maybe peek behind this door.
Yeah,
I
do that.
concur.
Yep, I'd like to see if there's more loot.
All right, let's do it.
I want more
Roderick
stuff.
and I will take the lead through the door.
Roderick warily.
I said Roderick.
I was just saying his name to say what he's doing. Golly gee willikers.
Oh.
Roderick moves forward as is instructed. He's going to get up to the doorway. He is going to face the hole, sort of just like putting his back to the door and allowing you to open it, but just sort of peeks over his left shoulder. I'm ready, sir.
Okay, I will grit my teeth, whisper a prayer, and attempt to open the door.
Door opens. You are met with a foul, foul smell. It smells
Ooh.
so bad. I mean, let me put it this way. If you've ever been by a compost pile, but imagine that compost pile was just baby diapers. It's just real nasty, all right? Something I'll be experiencing very soon.
There's the latrine.
Remind me
That is
off
the latrine.
screen. Remind me off screen to tell you what the latrines in Korea in summer were like.
I can't imagine, and nor do I want to.
I do a prestidigitate and on my sleeve, and I just like
It's aggressive.
roses.
Roderick
Yep.
chokes back some. He was probably about to retch, but he chokes it back.
Yeah. I slammed-
Close the door.
Close the door.
Pyrrhus makes that
I
like
s-
cat stink face.
It was so awful. It smelled like burnt leathery bacon wrapped in infants. It's horrible, horrible. Why would they?
They worship a foul demon. This is what they get.
Apparently so.
course, I get brave
Demons
and
also
open one
corrupt the
freaking door.
insides, it appears. Disgusting.
All right, team.
Okay.
So we got two options, right? We go after Spider Lady down the hole, or we try and climb up the ladder. And our end goal is to go up top. Yeah.
As much as I want to save her, we have injured people in our care. We must get them out of here.
Don't we have to take care of the? Didn't we agree to take care of something here?
Kill the lady that escaped.
You told Chief Skrull that you would deal with his daughter, whether it be saving her or seeing her put down.
I think we need to go down. I think we need to finish this.
I think
Finish her
you're
off.
assuming that she didn't go down there and she isn't waiting above us right now.
How would she be above us
Oh.
if she went down?
Because we've been
No.
dicking around for 20 minutes.
Yeah, the last known place was down the hole.
But the fop is right. We came here to do a job, so we
While
should
I
do a job.
admire your exuberance in charging forward, Storik, I would recommend myself and Mikhail lead the charge.
I pick up a pebble and I cast light on it, and then I drop it down the hole so we can see what's at the bottom.
Tink, 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 tink. It hits the bottom. You look down. The hole, there is a ladder there. The ladder goes down 15 feet. At the base of that hole, you see a large chamber. The large chamber is described as follows. The air in this cavern smells of damp and mold. Water glistens on the walls and collects in stagnant pools along one side. The water is represented by this tiny blue dot right here, this little circle. There are 2 barricades and a closed door on the eastern side of that chamber.
We give chase.
Are you quite certain, Mikhail?
What are we giving
The only
chase
thing
to?
certain is death. The rest is all opportunity.
Would
Uh,
it maybe be a good idea to
Windwag
have
or whatever her name was.
the
And what are they gonna
rogues
do
sneak
with
down
Chase
and
once
look
they get him?
around?
Perhaps a bit
That does
of
sound like a good plan.
forward scouting would be in order.
Because,
Oh, I guess
Maybe
that's
I'm-
up to me then.
I guess I'm just a poor country cleric, but having 2 big dudes in plate
I'm
mail
just
go
a
down a
poor
ladder.
country cleric here, but I do declare, perhaps we should do a bit of scouting before we rush in there. I just saw Finbar just dressed as like an old timey southern lawyer,
Overalls.
I'm just an old simple southern lawyer. I say boy. That's
Y'all
great.
been drinking that muddy water.
Alright, give me a stealth check, please. Ferris, if you would be so kind.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Bum, bum, bum. Stealth, you say?
I did
I have
say.
that.
You do.
Where is it?
Splendiferous,
Stealth, there it is.
dare I say. Splendiferous. Ooh, that's okay. So you creep down the ladder. Go ahead and position yourself at the base of that hole, if you'd be so kind. As you get to the bottom rung, there is a unfortunate creaking sound. That bottom rung's a little loose. It wasn't super loud, but if someone was maybe had their ear pressed against that door or is waiting for you to come, they might have heard you, right? So you're not doing the best sneaky job. However, what I will do is I will give the other team a quick perception check. You're pretty sure they heard you.
Jesus Christ.
You're pretty sure they heard you. That's all I'm saying. That you know what, that rung was really loud. You maybe feel a certain way about that ladder. I'll let you decide.
Okay. I guess I'm going to go over to the what's it called? The door and listen.
Give me a perception check. Please, and thank you, good sir.
You didn't say parkour.
There's no one around for me to parkour around.
Oh.
It's very quiet. It's very quiet on the other side of that door. Give me a stealth check as you approach the door.
Nice knowing you, Ferris.
Oh no! You didn't say parkour, Ferris!
Clusterfunk.
You did say parkour! You didn't say parkour! Oh, son of a biscuit eater. So you're moving forward, and you stub your little cat toe.
He
I go
jumps
down the
over
rope.
it.
I go down the ladder.
You can't.
He jumps
resist
over it. He wasn't even thinking, and he just says parkour.
Parkour. You land hard. You sort of shoulder the door. The doorway opens. You see the following scene before you. Go ahead and reveal this to you.
Is it a birthday party?
That'd be great. A
So
surprise
there's a
party.
bunch of Iomedaean
Oh,
crusaders ready to reinforce you. Just kidding, it's cultists and tieflings. So
it's an
inside of the
orgy.
room, you see several people. You see two lightly armored tieflings who look very ready for the door to be opened. You see the ranger who doesn't look injured anymore, and you also see this nasty looking lady. She is holding a glowing book, very similar to the prayer book that you found earlier, Finbar, but it's glowing and the eyes are glowing and it's hovering in her hand slightly, and in her right hand she's wielding a really wicked looking glaive. She says, "Attack! Attack now!" in Infernal. And we're going to roll initiative. I am going to give you guys a chance at a surprise round, so you will all get like one move or a standard action before this kicks off, which will allow some of you to at least get down the ladder, right? So we're going to go ahead and roll initiative. And what's really cool is I have this new API that is going to go ahead and put little swirkle things on the initiative tracker, and it's going to give you an idea of whose turn it is. I'm very excited about it. Make sure
Oops, I
everyone
rolled.
is
Sorry.
in.
It turns out I rolled for the shield instead of for myself.
That is unfortunate. I will have to delete the shield.
Okay, regarding the lady with the glaive,
Yes.
the paladin, holy though he is, calls dibs.
I don't think you want none of that. You can't fix her. Believe me, you
Try
cannot
me.
fix her. I can fix her. I totally can fix her.
I'm taking the
Alright.
24 instead of the 10. I hope that's okay.
I think that's brilliant. Go ahead and update that. I'm going to go ahead and get the initiative for the bad guys rolled in really quick. And let me do this.
I forgot that doesn't work. 24.
This. And then we got this guy. And then we got this guy. And then we got this lady. And then we got this lady. And then we got
Nope, we don't serve their kind here.
we got Roderick, who has terrible AC. And Anivia, unfortunately, is just in too much pain to act in this particular combat. With that being
Yeah, no, she
said,
can't get down here.
with that being said, the demonic presence tonal music is going to stay in the background, and our desert combat music is going to kick off. Alright, so, first up in the initiative, surprise round. What would you like to do with your standard or your move action, Storic?
Cast Flaming Sphere right here.
I'm just going to say that spinning, cool, spinny thing is super fun. I
very
love
cool.
it.
That's awesome.
I love it. So you want to do a flaming spear?
Flaming Sphere.
All right. I actually have.
And I put it right in front of the door.
That
I
was your
actually
mage armor.
have a flaming
I know.
spear
I don't have it.
that I can give
And
you.
again, my mage armor's under me, so
All right. This is going to be controlled by you. All right. I'm going to go ahead and delete the shield for now. It was fun while it lasted. Your turn is over. Perfect. All righty then. Next up is going to be Mikhail, your surprise round.
Okay, I am going to fireman slide down the ladder, even at the risk of my ankles,
Mhm.
and get. What are you waiting for? An invitation? Get stuck in them.
he says to the wizard. I did a thing.
Yep.
There's a flaming ball of scary right there. It's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
Beautifully done. Ferris, your action was running into the door. Just FYI.
Oh
That's
yeah,
legit.
I'm
Okay.
well aware that I've.
Seer, you're up next, big cat. Or should I
All
say
right.
small cat? 'Cause
Small
you're
catty cat.
Smaller than the actual. I digress. Moving on.
So
Drool.
I am going to assume that since Roderick could hear these people through that closed door, that my party members would be able to hear me from down the ladder.
Oh, absolutely, Big Cat. Absolutely.
All right. So Seer, with a standard action, takes out his loot, goes into a half squat and rests his loot on his thighs like a rock star would, and then you hear doodle-doo-doo, doodle-doo-doo-doo.
Oh, that's so good. Yes, I love it. I love it.
And he
It's the
inspires
final
courage.
cat down. He's gonna die down there. He's gonna die so dead. Kitty Cat's gonna die. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Chewbacca, I'm kidding. Chuckle. Give me a smile. You'll be fine. Maybe. Beautiful. Everyone make sure you activate Bardic Performance. Roderick is also going to similarly Fireman slide down there and is going to get right up next to Mikhail. Skadoosh. All right, Finbar, last and certainly not least, your surprise round, good sir.
Let's see.
Oh boy. Blau, quit it with your wait 3 minutes. See, the thing with that, so there's this old adage like, okay, if you're going into another room, just wait 3 minutes and then all their buffs will wear off. The thing about that is that the room is kind of like what Schrodinger's cat. They're both unbuffed and buffed at the same time, and you don't know where they're at and they're buffing until you open the door.
Hey, Wolf, can I make it to here?
I would say yes.
All right, then that's where I'm going to go.
Beautifully done. Alrighty then, we are on round number. I'm gonna go ahead and set the round to number 1. Boom. First up in the initiative is Storic the Undying. Take it away, Big Cat.
Did you, Mikhail? Did you say you were dibsing the lady?
In the sense that I want to make her my pet project back at the temple all by myself. Not that I alone was going to execute her.
Oh, gross.
I can fix her. I can fix her. She's not. I can fix her. I can fill her.
In
with
which case,
holy
as a
magic.
move action, I move Flaming Sphere on top of her.
Oh my
And
stars.
then,
Oh my stars. That's aggressive. She has a
and-
flaming sphere on top of her.
which means she'll take 3d6.
Yeah, what's
She has
the
to make a reflex
what's the
save,
DC
sorry.
on that?
The DC is 16, I think.
Are you good aligned?
That is a good question. What did I decide I think I decided I was neutral good, so yes.
Alright, so she will get her bonus from protection from good against this spell. Oh no, wait, that's only against will saves. Never mind.
And it's a DC 17.
Oh, she manages to jump out of the way, taking 0 fire damage, unfortunately. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Any move action, Storic?
No, that is my move action.
That was your move action. Standard action.
Yeah, I'm gonna well, if she dodges my thing, I'll just shoot her with a blast that she can't dodge.
Ooh.
And I say, dodge this, bitch. And then I get her.
So
sorry,
eloquent. I love it.
She takes
Ooh,
5 points
pop.
force damage.
5 points of force damage to the lady. She looks to her right. She says in Infernal, Wendauk, kill the wizard.
Why?
Ballista. She is going to look at... You know what she's going to do? She's going to cast a spell on her glaive. Give me a spellcraft check. The book glows bright red in her hand. And her glaive begins to glow a little bit with magical energy.
Feel craft.
Ah! Storic! She has
Yep.
just cast True Strike upon
Nope.
her blade. True
That's-
Strike.
That's a
good
true
on
strike,
her.
ladies and gentlemen.
That is a true strike. She wants to hit whenever she gets a chance to. And she is confident, moves around to right here, placing herself directly in the center of the pathway. Alright. This cultist here is going to maneuver her way to right about here.
No,
Actually, she's going to go right here.
no.
And as she does that, she is going to attempt to do nothing because she cannot. She cannot actually get you from that angle. This other cultist is going to go ahead and pivot down to here in front of her inquisitor friend, Halissa. And she's going to attempt to slash at you with her nasty looking glaive. This is going to be a glaive attack. I apologize in advance. It might hurt.
Mhm.
It's an 18. That is a hit on the kitty cat. As the glaive comes down, you take a whopping 12 points of damage.
Jesus
That
Christ.
was a near max damage on that one. She rolled a 9 on the die, so slash.
Give me a minute. My computer is for some reason in throes of exploding.
All right, we've all been there. You'll be fine.
A lot of that been going around lately.
You're going to make it through, I believe. This one is going to ready an action. This cultist here is going to move over to... She is actually going to pivot to here. She is going to look at Mikhail and is going to attempt to cast Command on him. You have protection from evil communal, meaning you do get a bonus to that. And if I remember correctly,
I haven't cast it yet.
you have not cast it yet. Oh, I thought you guys had it active. Never mind. Give me a will save, Mikhail, as she is going to try to attempt to command you to do something.
All right. Correct window, please. And then defenses.
$17.
Yes.
She says, "Drop your weapon, holy warrior." And you go, "That's dumb, why would I do that?" As the magic takes no effect upon ye. 0 effect.
Yes.
Well done,
yes.
sir.
Yes.
Speaking of magic taking effect, Mikhail, it is your go.
Aha. All right. I cannot make my beloved charge, but I can skirt around the cat through the doorway, and I can become the center of attention of this party. I am going to
can.
max charisma.
You can.
Don't.
Okay,
do
the
that.
He
only
sounds very
other
enthused
choice
about
I
it.
have is to throw a dagger into the room.
That's fair. I, for one, believe in you. I want to be very clear. I believe in you. But it all comes down to do the dice believe in you.
And don't forget, the cat took 12 damage just now, man. So
He did.
Okay.
don't drag him into something we can't fix.
All right, then, disregarding that particular angle of momentum, I will take up a close position, and I will use yet one more of my very precious limited. This should be my last one for the entire day. Lay on hands as soon as I find that ability tab again.
We're never making it out of this cave.
You might not. It'll be a very short-lived campaign.
All right.
I was going through all my different adventure paths earlier with Blau, and realized there's like 14 APs I've never run. There's so many. I was like, I have so much content we can do.
That's what you get for talking to Blau.
I mean, he's a good man. He's very smart and very tactical. He's doing a great job in the Sunday game.
Sai,
However, I digress.
Retsu, Zen, be healed.
I believe.
Come on.
7. That's pretty good.
Hey.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's above average. I like it. I like it.
All right. And we're gonna have to hold. This is gonna be the choke point. This is the hill we die on.
Maybe.
I still can't get Roll20 back open. Give me a minute.
All right. Are you using Chrome or Firefox?
I'm using Firefox. My whole computer crashed and
Okay.
then and now for some reason that window won't come back up.
All right, man. It
So,
is not your turn yet, and when it is your turn,
Yeah.
I will gladly maneuver you as you need. Wendog is going to attempt to shoot historic. However, he has soft cover. Actually, he might have total cover. I don't think she can
He's
see
behind
him.
2 barricades, right?
He's behind the barricade. Roderick's in front. If she moves to here, the flaming sphere's in her way. She actually cannot get an angle on him right now.
This is like a good chess game.
She's going to move to here, so where she's got a direct angle on Mikhail, and is going to take a pew-pew shot on him. 11 is a miss. It goes very wide. Very, very wide. Very, very wide. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. As no hit. Seer! You hear the sounds of cats screaming, cultists chanting, and things getting a little crazy downstairs. What would you like to do?
All right, so Seer's going to end his performance, but as the final countdown is wont to do, it lingers in your heads, and you continue singing to yourselves. And I'm going to move down the hole.
In a gotta da fey run, baby.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good, Dan. Every once in a while, you've got a zinger. And by every once in a while, I mean you're a pretty funny guy. You're a pretty funny guy. I like it.
And with his, he is just going to take an attempt to cast Sleep, targeting her.
Okay. So remember, sleep is a certain number of hit die, right?
I
So
remember.
It's
yeah.
4 hit die. You cast in an area. It starts with the lowest hit die people first, and then works their way up, capping out at that 4 hit die, right? So what you would do is you would
Correct.
say, I'm going to center it on her, and then whoever has lower hit die, they'll make the will saves first, and then it will go on until we've run out of hit die or we reach a creature that is beyond the remaining hit die, right? So the good news is,
Right.
the good news is, these folks, the tieflings, do have 1 hit die, which is good. I'm gonna go ahead and start rolling with them. What is the DC on your sleep spell?
15.
15. Candidly speaking,
Come on.
these guys are rogues and have dog doo-doo will saves. Oh,
Gee, I don't
that's
know
a-
anything about that myself.
That's a sleepy tiefling. Skadoosh. Go to the next tiefling. That's a sleepy tiefling. Skadoosh. Go ahead and do a sleepy tiefling. The cultist in the front will make her will save. Now, she does have some cleric levels. That's a nat 20. The next cultist
Jesus.
will make her will save. That is a 7. This cultist also falls asleep, and we have capped out on our sleep spell. But that's a pretty good... That messes up their front line. That was a pretty good spell. And by pretty good, I mean that was really good. That gives them an opportunity
Fantastic.
to move in and not just get wrecked. That was good. That was
Okay.
very, very good.
Are my hit points correct?
Yeah, I updated them.
15.7? Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I got you.
Beautifully
Thanks, Boo.
beautifully done. All right. Next up, we have this sleepy tiefling who is sleeping. Next up, we have Roderick, who says, "For the crusade, for all that is good and holy, by Torag's anvil, die, greatest filth."
We skipped the cat though, didn't we?
Yeah, it's my fault. I accidentally deleted the token, and so it removed him from
You deleted
The turn
who?
order.
Who did you delete?
the
Me.
cat. I
Oh.
deleted Fearig.
Oh my
So
gosh!
he
what
disappeared.
What was his AC or his initiative?
I'm looking.
11, something like that. 11 or 12.
He went right before me.
Fearig rolled.
My stars.
Jeebus. This guy's rolled so much high. Seer.
Oh,
Me a second time.
he rolled right after you or right before you, Seer?
Oh, he had a 12.
He had a 12?
That was what he. Yep.
Perfect. Ferris, go
Yeah,
ahead and
sorry,
take
that's
your
totally
turn.
my
You
bad.
delayed until after. I'm going to say you delayed until after Seer, so that he could
Okay.
cast his sleep spell. Does that work?
That's fine by me.
Beautiful. All right, you're go.
I don't think anybody is in melee right?
Unless you have lunge, no one is in melee with you right now.
I mean, none of our people are in the room.
Nope.
No.
All right, I'm going to huck a javelin and take a step back and let somebody that's a little less cute and kitty cat like.
Are you open to a professional gaming suggestion? Take a 5-foot step back before you huck the javelin.
Okay.
Because she is wielding a glaive, meaning she is threatening you right now. You'd be doing a range attack. It would provoke.
Yeah. Okay.
How much range does a freaking glaive have?
10 feet.
Enough.
Oh, it's a. Oh.
Yeah, it's got 10-foot reach. So
It's a reach weapon.
that's why they positioned themselves where they did.
Uh,
A little kill box
okay.
there.
What buffs do we have?
Bardic performance.
Bardic. Okay.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it.
Why don't you put one of these?
I was gonna tell you there was
guys
two,
to
but-
sleep.
I mage armored. You don't get that one.
Everything has
Damn it.
gone pear-shaped. Okay. We'll deal with the rest of that later. Alright, let's see how badly this goes.
16! Solid blow! 9 points of damage into, I'm assuming, the glaive girl in the front?
Actually, I probably would have attacked the creepy sorceress.
Okay, so just to confirm, that 16 is going against the creepy sorceress lady. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, the spear, the javelin goes wide. Thunk into the back wall. Reflected by some sort of magical barrier upon her. This tiefling is sleepy. Roderick, for the crusade! For all that is good and holy! Die, cultist filth! He's going to rush in. He is going to provoke from this lady right here. She's going to swing. That's a miss. She's going to provoke. This lady had a ready action. That's a miss.
But Roderick, why?
This lady here had a ready to action. Or not a ready to action. She hasn't gone again. She just, and he didn't threaten. So actually she gets nothing. So he rushes in and he's going to swing on this lady right here. And now Roderick has power attack. So Roderick's going to be doing a little bit more damage now. So, eeny, meeny, miny, attack roll.
Yeah.
23.
Oh, go Roderick.
That's a hit.
Go, Roderick.
1d8 plus. Alright. 9
And he's
points of
humming.
damage. Slash. Boom. Right into her front. And he just roars in defiance. Roars in defiance at them. Cultist filth! You will all die before the holy might of the Crusades! He's getting real crusadey, if I may be so bold as to say. Speaking of crusadey, Finbar, it is your go.
Now, if I heard
love
you right,
this API where it shows whose turn it is. It's just very clear. I'm a big fan.
this spot here provokes. Yeah.
So this spot right here would provoke from this lady right here. That is correct.
All right. Well, let's do this then. This will be fun.
I will say this. Thinking tactically, she swung on Roderick. The likelihood of her having combat reflexes, she seems to be a little cleric-y, maybe a little roguey.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
it might be worth the risk.
Now,
It's your call. It's your call.
if I do move in front of that door, though, does it block it from Mikhail or anybody else getting past?
No, because you can move through allied squares.
That's the way I remembered it, but I wanted to verify before I did silly
Hey,
things.
verify. That's what you got to do. I love it.
Trust but
All right.
verify.
Yep.
Trust but
So I'm
verify.
going to move there,
Mhm.
and I'm going to cast Communal Protection from Evil.
Love it.
And if I understand this correctly, I get, what, like 5 charges or something like that? And I
So,
can split it up by minute?
communal protection from evil. So the way that protection from evil works, communal, is you can divide the duration into 1 minute intervals among creatures touched. The drawback being is that when you start touching creatures, right, you have to be next to them, especially while you're in combat. Primarily, it's more of like a before combat kind of spell, right?
Yeah.
But doing it in combat is good. So you have 3 people around you could touch, or you could touch yourself and them. It's entirely up to you, but go ahead and do what you want to do.
I just need to remember, because it's 1 minute per level, so I'm 4th level now, so I can get both the fighter, the paladin, myself, and the thief with 4. And it's 1 minute per level. Touch. So yeah, so everybody gets a minute, right? Which is 10 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
All right, I have to do
Mikhail.
a quick correction for you, Dan. Where do
All
you
right,
get
hit me.
4th level? I gave you guys 3rd level last session.
oh
Did you
Yeah,
level
3rd
up to
level,
4th
that's what-
level?
no.
Third.
Look, this, you give them an inch, they take a mile. I swear. These guys. Wow.
Let me just make sure. Yeah, level 3. Yeah, you're right.
All right.
I was-
So yes, you have 3 people you could touch.
So myself, the
Came out
paladin, and the fighter then.
Perfect. Fighter, paladin, and whatnot all have protection from evil communal. Very, very good. I'm going to go ahead and activate that on our boy Roderick, who is power attacking and fighting defensively, so he's sitting at a sweet 22 AC. Not too
And
bad.
the Inspire Courage rolls off at the end of this round. Yeah, because he did the sleep. This round.
It lingers, so it'll linger for another round after this one.
And then he'll just start it
All
up
right.
again. He's being very smart with his bardic performance uses.
Thanks for being patient with me. I've never played with bards before, so this is kind of new.
You're doing great, man, and no need to worry about it. We're here to learn and get comfortable, and yeah, for sure. All right.
Well, let's do some stuff.
Beginning of round 2, and I love this API because now it shows what round we're on. Look at that. That's pretty nifty. All right, Stark the Undying. It is your go, good sir.
Excellent. So first thing I'm going to do, Storic moves the
Flaming Sphere.
burning sphere right on top of that sorceress again.
Love it. Just gonna make a reflex save. I think
fails.
that
Burn
failed.
the unconscious.
Nice.
Burn the unconscious.
That'll wake him up.
Well, no, that'd wake him up. So she takes
Ooh,
just
nicely
8 points
done.
of fire damage.
Hey, that is not bad. That is not bad at all. All right, not too shabby.
And then
good, sir.
I shoot her with another force missile
Beautiful.
for 5 more points of damage.
Kadoosh. Can you not bite me? she's chomped down on my wrist because I'm not petting her enough. She's such a kitty. All right.
And then
That is a
that
kitty, sir.
is
Another 5
end of turn.
points. Beautiful. It's now her turn. She's not happy, but she also
like
has a
that.
True Strike prepared. So she's going to use that True Strike and attack Roderick because he's literally right there. Now, as the blade comes down, it wavers slightly and is going to probably hit him unless she rolls a 1. So she is going to do... Yep, she's going to activate that. She's going to judge him. Yeah, this is probably going to hurt. Skadoosh, here it comes. Oh boy, this is at a plus, so plus 20. On top of that, holy schmolies in a handbasket. 36. That hits.
Jesus
You hurt
God.
some guy.
It was a True Strike. She did have True Strike on, so calm down. However, the damage is going to be 1d10 plus 2 plus 2d6. All right. 14 damage to Roderick. He just woof. He coughs up as his glaive just chops into him. Dark black energy writhes up it. scorches the side of his face. He recoils slightly and grits his teeth. You will die, foul witch! And this cultist of Baphomet here is going to swing on Finbar, because that's the only person she can hit. And she's like, kill the cleric! Kill the cleric! The dwarf! You do have soft cover from your boy. 14 is a miss. 14 is a miss. This cultist here on the top of Roderick is going to swing on Roderick. 19 is a miss because of all his bonuses.
good.
That is good. Sleepy Tiefling. Sleepy Cultist. Awake Mikhail.
Wakey, wakey.
All right. I intend to slip on past my friends and get into this zone here.
Okay.
Because I have plans for Sleepy Cultist.
Okay.
However, as always happens every time, oh sensei, I have to plead some stupidity because I'm not finding the communal protection.
So it's not in the drop down, and you have to build a custom buff for this purpose just to keep things rolling. It's just 2 to your AC. You just get a 2 enchantment bonus to AC. So whatever your AC is, it's 2
Okay.
higher. Easy.
And
All
2
right,
will.
And
for
2
your
will
save.
save on any like compulsion or any sort of will saves you make against evil spells and whatnot and abilities.
Alrighty.
Bring the pain, Michael.
Having taken weapon focus for my Morningstar, having my wonderful +1 Morningstar.
I do want to just say you're provoking 1, 2, 3 attacks of opportunity. All right. 1 from the lady moving through a threatened square. 1 from the initial woman right here because you're leaving a square she threatens, and then 1 from this lady by moving through a threatened square. So I'm going to take those 3 attacks. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
You've got a good chance of them missing. All right. You've got a good chance.
Yep.
First one, 10, swing and a miss. The leader. Nat
Ooh.
20. That's
That
unfortunate.
hits.
Does not confirm, thank God. Now, you are a half-elf, so her damage is significantly less, because she doesn't have Bane on for this. She has Bane Human. And this is only going to be 7 damage. Not too bad.
Oh,
I can live with that.
Last one is going to attack as well. 23
come
does
on!
hit. 1d10
I'm fine.
plus
I'm
3. It's another 12 damage.
I'm
You're
good.
still up. You're still up. You just ain't happy. That's not good. That's not good.
I've got 2 hit points left. I'm still
Which,
standing.
in Pathfinder, it's basically the same as having full hit points. You're going to be fine.
Yep.
Totally fine. We're going to be good. We're
And
going to get
so-
through this. We're going to get through this. Oh, please let us get through this.
I designate this sleepy cultist as my project of interest for the next moment.
Okay.
Looks in tenebris, and down comes. I had attacks open. Where'd my attacks go? There's my attacks. There's my good
little
attack.
attacky. It's so good.
All right, +1 Morningstar with my with my weapon focus. Paige, please come back to me. Thank you
believe.
kindly.
I believe.
Please roll the attack.
I believe. 13.
Looks
I mean,
beautiful.
it's unconscious. It's on the ground. You get a +4 to this hit. You crush his skull, and that is a dead tiefling. Boom. Gone.
Excellent. Okay, so I am staying on my feet only to make sure that I don't, break Roderick's heart, and I will prepare for whatever comes next. However, I do have to claim a medical emergency, and I'm going to back off from the screen for a minute.
Okay. No worries, man. Do what you got to do.
This sucks.
Wendog is going to. She's looking at the cultist leader. She's looking at Roderick. She's looking at the paladin, and she decides Roderick needs to die, and so she's going to shoot at Roderick. That is a miss. Rapid shot. That is a nat 1. That is a confirmed crit miss. This is good. She trips and falls on her tuchus. Whoa! As the bowstring snaps back, hits her in the face. Whoop! And she trips and falls over. She's now prone on the ground.
Right in the keister.
Right in the keisters. Skadoosh prone. Seer, you're up next, big cat.
All right, so Seer will pull out his crossbow, and he will attack that lady.
This one? I like it. I like it. Do it. Do it. Kill them.
Do it.
Kill them now. Oh, you hate to see it. Roll to confirm. That's real unfortunate. I don't like that at all. That is a confirmed critical miss. For the next 3 rounds, you have a +1 bonus on attack rolls, but you are flat-footed. That's actually not terrible.
I'll take
That's
that.
not bad at all. So +1 to attack, but you're flat-footed. That would be bad if these tiefling rogues were up and could attack you. However, they're not. That's good. Oh boy. Ferris, Mr. Kitty Cat Man, what would you like to do?
Remember to say parkour.
Yeah. How did you know what I was gonna do?
Parkour. Parkour.
Parkour?
This is looking dire. Not gonna lie, I'm scared. I'm scared for you guys.
Is there any way that I can kind of get like here-ish so that I can flank this?
Yeah,
Person?
7 attacks of opportunity. Yeah, you'll be fine.
So
I don't care.
here's the good news. A certain paladin, he kind of charged through and likely ate up all their attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, just tactically speaking. It's a little meta-y. However, it also is, tactically it makes sense. So I think you guys will be fine. Now, if you want to roll the acrobatics, you can. Candidly speaking, though, if you roll the acrobatics, you get half movement. I would suggest just full movement. Don't do the acrobatics, because in your mind, you're like, they already swung at him. They're distracted.
Yeah.
I have a chance to move. Take your full movement, and you can get there.
Works for me.
Beautiful. Big
Claw
money.
blades.
Big
yeah.
money, no whammies.
And
Oh, that's right! Oh, yes! Oh! Let's
Oh.
go, kitty cat! Let's freaking go! So we watch as
And
Ferris
the crowd
just
goes wild.
beelines through, swings around like a sliding claw. A claw grips the leg. You tear up it, severing the femoral artery. Claw goes to the neck and just tears it out as you wrap around. That is a whopping 28 points of damage. She is deleted. Well done, kitty cat man. That was freaking excellent. All the other cultists are like, oh, kill the cat! Kill the cat! Yikes. Roderick.
cat-
Go ahead, kitty cat, say your thing.
The cat puffs up and like his tail's all puffy and he's hissing at the other cultists.
That's beautiful. Roderick is going to see Mikhail nearly fall. He's going to 5 foot to here, allowing room for Finbar to get into the action. He's going to attempt to slay this cultist, but he wants to put something between the leader and his buddy, his paladin buddy. He moves in, grits his teeth, doesn't say anything, just simply swings down on this lady. That is going to be at a plus. He's going to stop fighting defensively. He wants to hit. That's going to give him this. He's still power attacking. That is a possible crit. That is a possible
nice.
crit. That is a possible crit.
Bring the pain.
That is a confirmed crit. Their AC is only 13. Boom.
Yes.
2d8
That's my
plus
boy.
12.
2 crits in a row.
15
happens.
damage. She is dropped. Skadoosh. And he turns to her. Your next witch.
And Seer's like, I played the right song.
You did. You did great. All right, Finbar, you are up next, my friend. Things are looking.
So-
Everything's coming up, Crusaders.
So, Spider Leg Woman, she still got her bow, yeah?
She has her bow. She's prone on the ground currently.
Hmm.
I see those gears turning.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I should do something exciting or do something kind of simple. Because I don't know if we can talk about it, heat of the battle and all that.
You can.
I was thinking coming up to here, up in front of Big Bad Lady,
Mm-hmm.
and triggering off Obscuring Mist. because that would prevent
Yeah.
Spider Leg Lady from peppering people with arrows.
That is very true, and you guys could still attack Big Bad Lady, Big Witch Lady. She does get a 20% miss chance, but you also get a 20% miss chance against her. It would definitely take the Ranger out of the combat. I don't think that's a bad idea.
Then that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
But I have to cast defensively, right? Because I'm right up in her grill.
So, funny story, she doesn't threaten that square because she has a reach weapon. So you don't have to cast defensively.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Then I cast Obscuring Mist.
Boom. A foggy, misty cloud emanates out from the center of you, good sir, and fills the chamber with, well, fog. Looks a little bit like that. I'm going to go ahead and send that to the back layer, and skadoosh. That is actually really good, and she's kind of boxed in. She's got this unconscious person to her south. Behind her is the table, which she can't really hop over. You've got her in a good spot. That was solid, brother. That was solid. Anything else? That was a move and a standard. I believe you're done.
I'm done.
Perfect. Go ahead and do me a favor. Click the end turn button in the chat log. Let's
Is
see if
that
it works.
EOT?
It's the EOT. Boom. Automatically advances. Look how fancy this API is. I love it. We are back to the top of the round. This is round 3. Go ahead, Storic, and take your turn.
Very
good sir.
fancy. All right, well, it's the last turn for the Flaming Sphere, and Dum Dum didn't move off of it.
He
So
did
she'll
not.
just immediately have to make that save.
It was- She saves.
Yeah.
Gee.
And then the Flaming Sphere disappears. So, and I can't see him there. Damn it.
No. No. But I think that was a really good tactical move on Finbar's part.
Oh, yeah. And I can't see to the other side of it either. Oh, well. Well, I turn to Seer. Stork turns to Seer and goes, well, I guess that chapter's over. And takes a seat on the floor.
All right. Well, there it is. Holista is going to attempt to get out of this really bad situation she finds herself in. She is going to start moving away, provoking from Finbar and from Roderick. Oh, swing and a miss from Roderick. That sucks. Finbar, take that
Let's
attack.
see. Coming up.
I believe.
Come on.
I believe.
Jeez.
Oh, so she
Oh,
manages to
no.
get away. She's going to move around and get out of the fog over to there. Right. This is gone. And she is going to cast... She's going to cast True Strike again. You would hear the channeling and chanting of True Strike being cast again.
Well, that's True Strike again.
Sleepy Tiefling is sleepy.
Stork yells.
Sleepy Cultist is sleepy. Mikhail, you are up next, good sir.
I am going to heroically, vehemently, and venomously drink my last potion of Cure Light Wounds.
I think that's a great plan. Great plan. Great plan.
It's all that intelligence you have.
That's good. Oh, yes! Max!
I'll
Nice.
take
Let's
those.
go!
Nice.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Everything's coming up Crusaders. Everything's coming up Crusaders. It's good. Beautifully done on the end turn button. She is going to take her turn to stand up. As she stands up, I'm actually going to just pivot this ever so slightly. She's in the fog. She cannot see. She's going to move out of the fog with her move action, cursing under her breath. My only weakness! Missed! Damn! Seer, you're up next.
All right. So the fog, is it only the people within the fog that cannot see, or am I?
It obscures
Cannot
your
see.
vision. You can see
Okay.
5 feet into the fog. It's like blurry. Beyond that, you cannot see. It is a dense, thick cloud cover, basically.
Actually, that's okay because with my turn, I pick up where the final countdown has left off within all your guys' heads, and I say, "It's the final countdown."
It's beautiful. Bard performance again.
Inspire courage is
Beautiful.
active again.
Beautiful.
Stork bobs his head in time.
All right. Next up is Ferris.
Okay. What does the kitty cat do? I'm not getting into it with these guys.
Well, the ranger has a bow. You're also in a situation where you could. I'm gonna give you again. Are you open to a game
Yeah,
mastering
yeah.
suggestion?
What
You
do you got
could.
for me?
I would allow you to roll a stealth check, move up to this square right here, which is still in the fog, and make a sneak attack against her, even though she's not flanked.
I don't know why I didn't even think of making a stealth check. Beautiful. Thank you.
Use. Hey, I'm here to help.
Yeah.
As much as I want to kill you, I want to do it later. That's a 19. That's pretty
more
good.
better.
I'm gonna see if she hears you. She unfortunately hears you. That's unfortunate. Or you can still move up and attack.
Yeah. And I'm gonna. Let's see. Inspire courage, but no longer flanking. I don't have protection from you.
That is a 29. You don't have a crit range, do you? I would be surprised if you did at
It's
this level.
20 now.
It's 20?
It's 20.
Boom! Slashing in. You cut into her and she grimaces and curses. Mangy feline, I shall make a cloak from your fur. Roderick. Cowards. 5 foot up. He is going to coup de grace this person right here. Instantly
Oof.
killing them. Just with a vengeance. Well, I guess technically it gets a 20% miss chance. 1 to 20. He hits. Finbar, you're up next.
I'm going to. I can still see Mikhail, yeah, because he's 5 feet away.
You can, yes.
So I'm going to trade my spiritual weapon and use that for a cure moderate.
Ooh, get weird, good sir. Now, did you build the
thank
macro?
you.
I did not build the macro.
What? All right. Just roll 2d8 plus 3. I gave you all the tools, and you're not even using them. Golly gee willikers. That's 13
13
HP
points.
back. Not bad. Not bad. Not
And
too bad.
now
Better than
The
a kick in
spell
the teeth, as you always
says-
say.
that the cloud is stationary. Does that mean it's stationary with me, or if I move, it
It's
stays where it's at?
stationary where you cast it.
Okay. So then, if it's all right with everyone else, I'm gonna move to here, so I'm still in the smoke,
Mhm.
so I'm still obscured, and then next round I'll take care of Sleeping Beauty.
Okay, I think that's a great idea. We are at the top of round 4. Storic. You're listening to a banger right now. Just an
Yeah.
absolute banger.
I think force missile high. I have to be able to see them.
You do.
Well, you don't have to, but it's probably be for the best.
It's the only way that you hit things.
Start throwing just random force missiles into the room. Hit the back
That's
of
right.
Roderick's head. It explodes. you blame the Inquisitor. Oh, she totally did it. I was her. It wasn't me.
I use. Oh, this is stupid. I move to the edge of the smoke.
Okay.
In fact, I move towards where I know the door is. I find the door jam, and then I cast the cantrip sotto voce, and so now my dry, rasping whisper fills a living creature of 4 or fewer hit dice with unnatural dread.
Ooh.
And I don't have to be able to see her. I just step into the mist, and then from the mist, this lady hears, "We're coming for you."
There's something in the mist. Beautifully done. What is the?
And now she is shaken for 1 round.
Is there a save?
Oh yes, there's a will save.
Okay. What's the DC?
For a cantrip from me, it's like 14.
Fails. She's now shaken.
Excellent.
Not
Nice.
stirred.
She looks nervous. Kitty cat sees her and she looks nervous. It is her turn. She is going to swing on the kitty cat because he's right there. She does have True Strike on. I apologize.
Oh.
But she takes a -2 penalty on attack rolls.
That's a 32.
Jesus God, 34.
It's True Strike, man. That is only going to be
Very
3 damage.
Wow.
Clips him. But 1d20%, 1d100, 20% chance of missing because she's attacking into the fog. She does hit for 3 damage. She clips you. Sleepy Tiefling is sleeping. Mikhail, you are feeling significantly better. Significantly.
Oh, yes. Oh, so close to death twice today, but Ragathiel has my back, and so does the cleric. Alrighty, I intend, if I'm still seeing through this fog correctly, I'll move up next to the kitty cat, get my bearings, and then see who I can best attack.
Beautiful.
So that was 15. I know I'm moving through her. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take this
She
position.
can't see you.
She still can't?
No,
Even
Halista
right now?
cannot see you. You are. If you move there, she can see you when you enter that 5 foot, but she doesn't threaten that 5 foot square.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Then
Fog Cloud
now is the time.
just won this fight for you guys. That was a really good use. Well done, Dan. Well done.
I'm going to do the best and most amazing freaking thing that I, the level 3 paladin, can, and she's getting my smite evil. Today,
Nice.
baby girl, you are my chosen one. And then I need that sheet. I just
She
close that sheet and I need
hisses,
it
you
back.
can't fix me.
Oh, but and again with the sheet. I mean, come on, work with me here. Oh, there you are. One more time. There it is, my morning star, my beautiful, beautiful morning star. I'm going to introduce it to her.
And you've activated Smite Evil, your buff.
Yes, I did.
Beautiful.
I did.
Get
And-
crazy. Ooh, not too shabby. Nice little 10 damage.
And does it? Blessing piercing. It okay there. Yes, it does show the smite evil.
Whack. 10 damage. She grimaces. She's still shaken. And you guys coming for her. You have been. You also have a bonus to your AC against her right now. This lady
Yep.
here is in a bad spot. She is going to attempt to move away from the kitty cat, provoking an attack of opportunity. Also from Mikhail, from both of them.
Yep. Ha ha ha. Oh,
Take that
and
attack
one
of
more for
opportunity,
you.
big cats. Let's go. That is a 20. That is a hit for 10. She's looking real messed up. Oh! As she goes to leave, she like draws on her bow as she's trying to strafe away and shoot the cat. The kitty cat digs his claws into her side, stopping her as Mikhail's mace, Morningstar, comes down, caves in the skull. She drops.
Oof.
Skadoosh. Ska-friggin' douche. You have,
and I just
you've made Chief
And I
Skull
mutter.
proud.
this is because your daddy loves you, little girl.
That's awkward, the way that you said that. And we're gonna move beyond it. Seer, it's your turn.
All right.
Yikes.
Seer will use lingering performance, end the performance, and he will yell parkour and move here.
Great recovery, boys. Great recovery.
And that is that.
Beautiful. Ferris, it is your go. I love this API with the circle thing around it. It
Mhm.
just, everything is so much more clear, like whose turn it is. Big fan. I'm gonna start messing more with API stuff, for sure. $20 for 12, solid blow. She's looking wounded, and by wounded I mean very hurt, very hurt. Roderick calls out to Finbar, "Do you have the tiefling, brother?
I do.
And I will see
Finish
to the
her.
witch." He's gonna move up and around. He gets to here. He does provoke from her. She's gonna take her attack of opportunity. 24 does hit him. She could could drop him.
24 minus 2.
Oh,
She's shaken.
That is still just hits his AC. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
This is actually gonna probably be bad because she still has her Bane against humans. That's 15 damage. Roderick drops right here as she swings back, striking him. He is now unconscious and dying. Unfortunate. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Alrighty.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I'd rather see him drop than any of us. So.
That's fair. He is an NPC. Useless. A useless.
Plus, I don't see it because I'm still in this mist.
You don't. Finbar. You watch Roderick drop. He'll probably be fine. Maybe. We'll see.
I want to do a heal check so I can see just how not fine he is.
All right, go for it. Just do a quick cursory glance.
Why is it? Should be under H. H-I-J-K. Here we go.
Oh boy. He's fine. He'll be all right. He's got probably like 10 rounds. He'll be all right.
All right.
He's
Then
hurt,
I
but
am
he'll be
going to. I'm going to put the smackdown on Mr. Sleepy there.
Coup de grace?
Yep.
He's dead. Yeah, he's
People's
dead.
elbow.
He's dead. That's a dead.
And can I still do a move attack?
You may
Or
still
can I
do
still
a
do a move action?
Absolutely. No, coup de grace. If
So-
you're gonna coup de grace, that's a full round action.
Okay. That's kind of what I thought, but I thought I'd ask.
We are on round number 5. Round number 5. Storic the Undying. You're a scary man.
Storic, it just doesn't know what's going on. So, let's see. If I go, that's 15, 20, and then the edges are going around the thing. 25, 30. So in theory, I could emerge from the fog cloud right here.
Yeah.
And then be like, ah! And then I punch her in her, like ineffectually, because I was not prepared to be in melee range.
It's like a reactionary like. Oh!
Yeah, and then I pop her.
If you nat 20 this, I'm gonna lose my mind. I want to see the wizard punch the guy.
Because it's just a straight up. Sorry, my character sheet crashed, so I gotta wait for it to reload, and my laptop is slow. So hopefully you'll
great.
bear with me.
You're doing a wonderful job, I believe.
But yeah, Storic steps out. Suddenly she's right there, and he's already like got his hands up because he's trying to feel his way through the fog. So he's just like, and punches.
Just Scooby-Doo's right into her?
Yeah.
And in this corner, the fop with the wallop.
You have a great sense of humor, Brute Squad, and I appreciate you. That is glorious.
All right, D20, you're doing it. You're doing it. I believe in you.
You can do it, roll 20. You're doing it.
I believe in you. Uh-oh. It stopped loading for a second. Yep,
Just roll me
I
a
want to
d20.
wait.
Just roll me a d20.
Listen, I can't do anything. Roll 20 is like,
I can roll it for
no,
you.
your laptop is hard. Sure, yeah.
That's a 17. Do you have any bonus to your strength?
I sure don't.
Okay, that is a miss.
Yeah.
You gotta just lightly touch her cheek, and she says, "Ew."
Awkward.
It is her turn. She is in a bit of a spot, and she's gonna do the only thing that cowardly demon worshippers do, and she is going to attempt to flee. She provokes from Ferris and Mikhail.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah.
22 for 12.
Oh.
She is looking real messed up. Nearly dead.
Do the rules? Do the
Miss
rules
Wrath!
for flanking in Pathfinder require me to be on the exact opposite side?
Yes.
And you also need to
yes,
have a
they do.
dagger in your hand. Do you have a dagger?
Right,
You
right.
have to have a
I-
weapon.
Right, I forgot. I need to be threatening, which I don't.
Yes. 18.
You're very non-threatening.
Very
18.
nice.
Not with that punch.
Is that total 18?
That's with. It's got my smite evil. Did I? And I've got
Did you enable
inspired
the
courage
bardic?
check, but I don't see it.
It's in there. It's all in there.
Yeah, it's in the plus 10.
Barely miss her.
Okay.
Just barely miss her head. All right, so
Can he
Whatever,
use
it's
his
just
hero
AoE.
point and then make it a hit?
there's no hero points. Get out of here.
There's no hero. No. I'll just wait until my turn.
10,
I am going to
20.
own this creature.
Okay, so she goes 5, 10, 20,
Trips
25,
over the altar.
30, 35, 40. Oh, hi, Seer. 45,
Trips
50,
over Seer.
55, 60. She's going to get to there.
I just came through that cloud.
And she is fleeing. She is hightailing it, and she's shouting in Infernal, "Warn the others! Warn the others! Alert the others!" But there's no one to hear her right now, for whatever reason. Also, she doesn't know that there's a Horgus and an Ervashnal and an Anivia who's feeling better upstairs. She's probably not going to make it out of here. Mikhail, you're up next.
Excellent. Did I miss anything where someone assisted Roderick?
Nah, Roderick's dying, but I mean,
Okay.
who cares about Roderick?
Okay.
I do.
I have my
Let the cleric take care
my
of it.
trait. Well, I'm looking for my trait Sacred Touch. I can stabilize him just by touching him.
Me too.
So
just gently caress his cheek. Shh, my
Yes.
sweet summer child.
good lad. Good
As
lad.
Careless Whisper plays in the background.
Oh, closer, no, I would say Tiny Dancer. Oh, me closer, Tiny Dancer.
Dancer.
Roderick's just
Alright, so
dreaming
that
of
was-
Mikhail covered in oil. I digress.
10 feet to get
You
to
like
there.
it, Story. Get out of here. I know what the fop is into. Alright,
And
so he
I'll
is stabilized.
make my way back. I'll make my way back into the fog so I can go in pursuit.
Alright, beautiful. Alrighty then. Here we go. When dog is dead, Seer, you are a halfling. What would you like to do?
All right. So, lingering performance is still going.
It's still lingering.
Still lingering. Yes.
I love it.
Seer yells at the lady, "Hey, lady, I wouldn't go that way if I were you." And then we have friends up there, and he casts Ghost Sound
Oh,
and projects it up that ladder.
Hell yeah!
that's beautiful.
Bring it.
You hear a bunch of what does it sound like? You give me a description.
It's gonna be shouting,
Ooh.
like people shouting.
Okay.
It should be like about 16 of them.
What's the DC on that?
Let's
I don't
see.
know if
It's
Ghost
14.
Sound has it. Yeah.
I believe Ghost Sound does still get a will save to disbelieve it.
Yeah, there's a will
It
for
does.
disbelief.
All right, let's see what happens. She believes
Oh,
it.
shit, she's
She's
shaking.
like, shit. It.
She's also -2 on that skill check or on that
Yes,
save. So
she is. That is unfortunate for her.
And
Oh, boy.
then Seer will 5-foot step into the mist,
Wise choice.
but not in front of the door.
Kitty
right
Cat
over
Ferris, your go. This Luna. Oh, are you throwing up on me? I think Luna. I rubbed her chin and she didn't like that for some reason. He's a good girl.
he's a kitty.
She's a baby. She's a boobas. My little booba boos. I love her.
Oh, geez.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Parkour.
That is a strong, solid move. All right, Roderick is stabilized. Finbar, it's your go.
I look over and I see that Roderick is stabilized, so can I double move?
Of course. You may spend a standard for a move action. Absolutely.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Welcome to Pathfinder.
Yeah, heck, let's do that. That'll be fun.
Do it up. Beautiful. Storic the Undying, top of round 6.
Stork's like, I just went through that fog cloud. And then he walks through, finds the wall. Then 25, 30. No, I can't make it far enough to be able to see. I move to there, and then I'm like, I can't see anything now.
She is going to retrieve a potion from her bandolier as a swift action. She is going to 5 foot to here. She is going to drink that potion. She is going to disappear. Unfortunately for her, you can see where her spitting token is, which is pretty funny. You're pretty sure she's still there, but she just drank a potion of invisibility. Mikhail, you're up next.
Alrighty.
That's really funny. I didn't realize it would do that. It's like you can still see.
Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Where is that bitch? Wait, she's still, until I go to sleep, she is still my one and only smite evil.
She is smitten.
Can I sense her aura? Can I track my prey?
Can't he smell evil? So if she's evil, he should be able to
He
smell
could
her.
cast Detect Evil as the spell, which is a standard action.
Do I? Wait, as the spell, that's my.
So Detect Evil works as the spell Detect Evil, just you can do it at will, right? So it's a standard action to cast it, and you can concentrate it on a certain number of rounds. I believe, did you double move, or was this just a standard for you?
Nope, that's just a standard.
Okay, so you could cast Detect Evil. Cool. There is a faint evil aura in this square right here.
All right. Damn.
Which is good.
Okay. So I made my 30 feet there. I sense her there, but I won't have.
Can't do anything else.
I can't fully attack from there.
And a standard. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Seer, you are hiding like a. Oop. Seer, you're hiding like a coward in the fog.
Get her!
And Seer, he yells, "Yell loudly and whack her with a big stick!" And he inspires courage again.
Beautiful. Ferris, you're a cat. You're a kitty cat. And you dance, and you dance. You're muted.
As is tradition.
As is tradition.
I'm muted.
Yes.
I am going to let's see. I think she's around here somewhere.
I believe.
I'm gonna attack.
Beautiful.
I get a minus something or other to the attack, but
You know
Right,
she
okay.
5 foot step back and is likely occupying this square right here. So you'll want to 5 foot step forward and bring the hurt.
Kitten's gonna use his claws.
You swing wildly, and you do not feel your claws connect with anything, unfortunately. Roderick is still unconscious. Finbar is conscious, and in a pretty good shape.
This is the ladder right here, this white thing?
There is a ladder, yes.
Can I attack the ladder?
Yeah, I mean, you trap yourselves down here if you want to do that. You can go and hit it.
Yeah, but we trap
There's
her
other
too,
ladders.
right?
There's other ropes.
That's true. You would trap her.
We
I
have
have a
access
rope,
to
and I
rope.
think I have a.
We do have
grappling
access to
hook.
rope technology.
You do.
Yeah. So I'm going to 5 foot step here, and I'm going to attack the ladder.
Beautiful. Now, ladder does have a decent amount of hit points. Does have hardness. You're gonna need to like crit this ladder to break it. Real talk. But crazier things have happened. It's a dirty 20. It's 8 damage. You break a couple, you crack a couple rungs, but it does not shatter. I liked where your mind was at.
And I, of course, shout out, "Show yourself, witch. Your time of reckoning has come."
Historic the Undying, top around 7. Done.
I'm trying to decide whether there's anything worth. If I can't see her, I'm going to take a few, few steps forward, get out of the fog, and then I cast Detect Magic, which should show me where she is because I can detect the magic of the potion. And then I point in that corner and do the pose from Invasion of the Body Snatchers, like.
That's good. That's good. I like that. It is her go. It is her go. All right. So on her turn, which, well, now let me do it because she's on. Oh, that's how it fixes it. Interesting. Okay. So it is now her turn. It will not show her turn because she is invisible. So it's preventing it, which is good.
Mm.
Now you won't know where she is. However, she's going to step on the ladder. Dan, Finbar, high or low?
Low.
Low. Unfortunate. You think you hear something or someone climbing up the ladder. If you'd gotten it right, the rung would have broke and she would have fallen. Dice have a story to tell, man. Dice have a story to tell.
Yep.
Always
So I holler
high,
out
guys.
the party.
Always high.
Always high.
All right, next
She's
up is
on the
Mikhail.
ladder.
You're up next. It sounds like she got up the ladder and is probably in the next room.
I'm just pointing up at the top of the ladder.
All right.
It's really funny.
I'm gonna have to give chase, and I'm screaming up there, "Stop the invisible bitch at the top of the ladder!"
So you
And I
moved it
doubt
there,
anyone
5,
has even
15.
Shut the door.
Do you have 30-foot movement?
Sorry, say again.
Do you have 30-foot movement?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yep.
5, 10, 15 takes you 30 movement to get up the ladder. You still have 15 more feet.
Okay. So, I'm screaming for our upstairs allies. Stop the invisible bitch.
We can't see the invisible bitch. What do you want us to do?
Okay. Okay, I'm shifting around my
Figure it
screen
out,
and-
dumbasses.
All right, so there's my 30
You have 15 more
foot.
feet.
All right, 15 more feet. I need to be this way. And then may I still use my detect evil again?
That would be a
was
be a
that the-
standard. So no, you have to maintain
Okay.
it. Yeah, it's a concentration. So
That
it's
was
a
what.
bonus
Yeah,
action. That's okay. Seer,
that's all right. All right.
you are a halfling, a bardic halfling. Dare I say? Dare I say? Good man.
Seer will use his linger.
Love it.
And he will take his move action to there. Yell, and he will end.
Ferris.
And he'll yell upstairs, barricade that door!
That is adorable. I love that. Alright, and Nevia will go at the end of the round and attempt to barricade the door. So you get your full movement. It's not double movement, it's only 15 feet up. So you can get, so it's 15 feet up, and you still have 15 more feet of your first move action. You're muted, as is tradition.
Okay, yeah, I'm going up the ladder. Can I do a perception check, see if I can hear her?
You may. So you notice that you have no idea where she is, because she has a plus 20 to stealth right now.
Okay, I will go to the door and.
Are you hopping over the table? Are you swinging around the side? Like, what direction are you taking to get there? Are you going this way?
I will
Are you
hop over
going-
the table.
You're hopping-
He's gonna 5, 10 right there.
Perfect. Beautifully done.
And then he's gonna block the doorway.
I love that. Roderick's
kind
unconscious.
of crouch down. His tail goes up over his head, puffing out. and
Finbar,
He's catting.
your go. Your
So it's how much movement to go up the ladder?
15.
15. Well, it's 30, so it's 15-foot ladder. It takes double movement to climb, unless you have a climb speed, which is why
I
climb speed is
totally
so cool.
don't. So
It's all right.
let's see. That'd be 5, 35. So that'd be a double move.
Beautiful. Top of round 9. Top of round 9.
Storic, being very, very smart, thinks about the double blind. What if she faked going up the ladder and then she went back into the mist? Now she's going to stab me in the back. I don't want that. But she can't see in the mist. So, thinking in 4 dimensions, Storic goes back into the mist. See if he can find anything.
You find a couple of dead bodies.
Cool. I'm a little grossed out because I got blood on my hands. I spend the rest of the turn trying to blot it off.
Mikhail, your go.
All right, then I will detect evil once again.
He's right here.
Chaboom. There we go. I
Right.
apologize. Right where?
Right here. Right here. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. My bad.
Yeah, you are.
That's on me. That's on me.
We're all like,
All right. Then it's my turn to do the pointing, screaming, facey thing. Get a bitch!
Seer?
Again, Mikhail has completely regressed from his proper knightly etiquette and is just enraged.
I love it.
Steer will move, so that's 5, 10. He will double move to get up the ladder.
Beautiful. You're up the ladder. Kitty Cat Man, it is your go.
I've been informed that she's right there, so I'm going to make an attack. And I'm not muted for once.
hey, good work.
Ooh, forgive me. Give me 1 second. She does get a turn, and forgive me, it skipped over her because of this new API I'm running. So I'm going to give her a chance to try and push past you. What is your CMD?
CMD is 17.
You feel something push past you. I will give you an attack of opportunity at it. She will get the invisibility bonuses,
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that.
I believe. Mikhail, you're watching the evil aura move. She's running. Big money, no whammies, kitty cat. 20 is a hit!
Oh,
20 is a hit! High or low? High or low?
Always high.
91. As she pushes past, you reach out, feel your claws sink into flesh. She reappears in front of you as you are ripping out her throat, and she collapses to the ground, defeated. Well friggin' done, boys and girls.
Guys, I don't think she's in this mist.
Keep looking.
As the sounds of combat end, I will remove the turn orders. I will remove this.
Keep looking,
and
Storic. Look harder.
We are out of combat. The mist will eventually dissipate as well. Roderick is still unconscious. And now we have some stuff to hand out, because she had some cool stuff on her.
I bet
All
a
right.
lot of them had cool stuff.
Potion to cure moderate wounds. Wand of spiritual weapon.
Holy cow.
And
A what?
85 gold.
And what was the spiritual weapon?
Wand
Was a
of
scroll?
spiritual weapon.
Wand of spiritual weapon with 8 charges. You also find a masterwork glaive, antitoxin, and a letter. You find a letter on her. You find
This is on Wendwag, who I'm searching? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, This is on Halissa. All righty then. The letter reads as follows.
Oh.
Halissa, Hostilla, there it is. You will remain for the time being in Canobris. But know this, the city's days are numbered. Seek a place of safety in the underground den of your mongrel lackeys. That should suffice to keep you safe from the devastation to come. I shall assume command of Dresden shortly, and once Vorlesh has finished with the Wardstone and Canobris is no longer the interest to us, you are to return to my side. Excellent news regarding the salvage of Yanil's sword from the museum. Bring it with you, for I believe this weapon could be quite useful once we corrupt it. Before you leave for Dresden, stop by the 3 safe houses, the Syrian Manor, Topaz Solutions, and the Tower of Estrad. The past phase remains. I have new material for the archives, for now. To ensure no evidence remains behind, may Lord Descari and Lord Baphomet watch over you. SV. SV. Alright.
There is an entire host of conspirators above us, and they must be rent out.
There's a lot of conspirators above you.
Let's just buy them.
Sounds exhausting.
You guys are able to start going through some additional. Don't forget those 2 potions of cure moderate, because those are probably going to come in handy. Keeping everyone alive.
Yo,
On the Wendaug, you find on her. She used the potions. You find a wand of Longstrider with 10 charges, and another 78 gold worth of stuff. Anyone want a masterwork longbow?
No.
I might as well. I was gonna try and keep up with the javelins for character reasons, but who cares?
You are a
Longbow will
rogue.
be useful.
Are you proficient with longbows?
Should be.
I don't think you are. I think you're proficient with short bows. As a rogue, though, I don't believe you're proficient with longbows.
Yeah, I think you get short bows and hand crossbows.
I think you're both poopy pants.
I think you're both buttheads and biggie biggie biggle buckle.
Okay, simple weapons, short bow, and hand crossbow. All right, my bad.
Looting the body and returning to the chamber where you fought them originally, there is a side chamber that appears to have been her sleeping area, right here. Okay? Inside of there, you find a chest that is surprisingly not trapped. However, it is locked. She had a key on her, which you very quickly identify. You're able to unlock it. Inside of this chest, you find the following. A small leather pouch containing an assortment of precious gemstones. Total worth of those, 250 gold. You may add that to the party loot, 250 gold. You also find a scroll of Bear's Endurance and a scroll of Remove Disease. The lockbox, this chest, also contains a beautiful dark wood sword case worth 200 gold. Inside of this sword case, you find a really beautiful and resplendent longsword. This is a +1 cold iron longsword that seems to radiate with a bit of additional magic. Give me a spellcraft check on this sword.
Yes, sir. And spellcraft. No, I don't know what it is.
You're not sure. It definitely
It's
I
matters.
didn't
alright,
study magic sword.
It's okay, I got
idiots.
this. I got this.
You're not trained in it. You don't know anything.
Also
not trained in it.
First of all,
There we
they
go.
don't know.
Seer.
First of all, they don't know that.
Seer.
Second of all, I absolutely know everything about this sword, and I'm going to tell them about it.
Alright, so as the kitty cat starts rambling in catfolk, Seer, you get a glimpse of this sword. 2 things stand out to you. The name Yanel. You think back to some old tale you heard about a powerful paladin who was part of the First Crusade. She journeyed, helped retake a city called Dresden, which was just beyond the border of the World Wound, also mentioned in that letter to Hostilla. This sword is that paladin's sword. It's not fully active, but you recall in the tale, she wielded a Holy Avenger. You think this might be that sword, but something is muting its power right now. It will have to be awoken. Currently,
Okay.
it's going to act as a +1 cold iron longsword that sheds light as the light spell. But as the campaign progresses, depending on things you guys do, it has the chance of becoming a Holy Avenger.
Nice. I relate that to the party.
Mikhail probably drools. I don't know.
No, Mikhail has regained his composure. So I am just in awe of its presence, and I understand that this must be treated with the utmost respect. I'm feeling very insufficient, but I can also see that if we are going to stop this threat, now that we know just how widespread this conspiracy is,
We should sell it.
might. Yes, we absolutely should. We
No,
should buy an
no, no,
airship
no,
and
no,
get
no.
every of them. Get out of here.
No. We sell it to the paladin because it's a paladin weapon and we want him to have it at a 75% discount. Then he has to pay that out of the party loot, which we keep. Duh.
Yeah, I mean, even as a professional accountant, I get. Yes, I'm absolutely happy with that. So, I can use the weapon, and I can perhaps awaken the weapon and use it
As
for
the
good.
campaign progresses, yes.
And of course, I'm currently wielding this +1 Morning Star. Can anybody else take this and make use of it?
Roger could.
Okay.
Oh,
Now,
as you
so-
gift Roderick his weapon, we'll have a minion for life.
Oh.
You'll have the
yes,
leadership
yes, I
feat
would.
without having the leadership feat.
And the other thing is, I don't know that we'll ever make it back to where the mongrel men are, but we do need to take something from the daughter.
Yeah, her head,
To-
right?
to
I already
bring back
thought
to
it
her.
up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take this other woman and I'm gonna drag her into the room of poop and leave her there.
That's
But
fair.
this poor girl, this was not her fault. I will lay in the bed and put her in repose, and we'll take something that we can give back to her father
She has a little
if we
amulet
can manage to
you
get
can
back to
take.
her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Little scrimshaw.
And I will. Yep. I will take that, and I shall protect it with my meager life, and then
All
rejoice at my newfound toy.
righty then. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. As you make your way back up and join the rest of your party, Anivia, Arnvarshal, and Horgus is very nervous. He's like, we heard a bunch of fighting and screaming and death, and it's good to see you're all alive. I feared that...
Yeah, we did great. Thanks for your help.
Well, yes, Anivia looks really ashamed that she wasn't down there assisting. I was listening to the north door. Whoever was
Orc
up
makes
there...
sure that the lady with the broken leg knows that we didn't expect her to come down the ladder.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Furus is very obnoxious about making her feel bad.
I heard movement from the ladder. Whomever was up there, I believe they've moved off, likely departed at the screams of that... What did you say? Evil,
Oh,
invisible bitch?
She yelled, warn the others. Damn it.
Well, I suppose the only direction is onward and upward, eh?
Let's go fetch Roderick and circle the wagons.
He's awake. I used one of his potions to cure light wounds. He's out now, unfortunately, but that's okay. As you guys make your way up the the ladder, you go up and you see that the doors have been opened, and there's a bunch of like footprints and like movement in the dust. There was likely a group here waiting. However, with the shout from the woman to warn the others, seems they've likely moved off and abandoned this section. Good news. You don't really have to fight anybody else right now. Bad news. They're gonna know you're coming. So
Yeah.
some of the random encounters up on the surface probably gonna be a little bit worse than they would have been otherwise. That's all right though. I think
They're
you
a
guys
little
will
less
get it.
random now.
A little less random. It's more, aggressive encounters, as it were. Yes. Now, as you gentlemen make your way up, I will read the following to you. This large chamber must have once been a cistern for the sewer system. Walls made of identical stone block and hold up lofty ceilings, reinforced with elegant stone arches, while the center of the room contains a more recent-looking structure made of brick walls that reach from floor to ceiling. As you press on beyond that, that is this sort of like maze-like room right here. As you make your way up, the old sewer tunnels here leads about 100 feet east before connecting to the more recent sewers, and more importantly, the first of several ladders leading up to the surface. It takes time, takes a little bit of rope work, but eventually you are able to emerge up into the surface of Caverns. Up into the surface of Caverns.
Woo!
Now,
Daylight once more.
good news, bad news. This was Caverns right here before the fall. All right, nice looking city, really beautiful. Things are in good shape. You love to see it, all of that. And this is what Caverns looks like now.
Huh.
Not good. Huge scars in the ground. The buildings are on fire. The city it has been ruined. In the sky above, you see swarming demons and giant flies. You can hear the screams of pain and terror and otherwise just horridness. And as we poke up and out, looking over the city, seeing this just wanton destruction before you, unwanted destruction, that is where we will end today's session. As you guys have emerged back to the surface. That was super awesome. Good job,
And
everyone.
I could kind of imagine it cinematically, right? Where we bust out of the sewers, we're all jubilant, and then the camera pans up, and it's like the end of that one Resident Evil
Desolation.
movie.
Just desolation. Yep, absolutely. So, you guys have a couple key pieces of information. So there are these cultist dens that you will likely wish to discover. Anivia wants you to take her back to her home to see if she can find her wife. She wants to find her wife. Now, if you recall, her wife is a paladin.
Also a paladin.
Yes, is a paladin, Erebith Trireblade, who was part of the city guard, the watch, etc. Her home is on the sort of outer cloister area along this outer wall. It is also just beyond where Horgus Gorm's manor is. He wishes to be taken there as well. So you guys will be traveling up and sort of along this outer area, seeking some of the locations that your NPCs.
The Nycerian Manor, the
like to
Topaz
see.
Solutions,
Yeah.
and the Tower of Estrad.
Also, Aaron Vashno suggests there was an old contingency plan. Let me get his voice right. If things were to ever befall the city, if the city was to succumb to the demonic invasion, there's a building, Defender's Heart. It is a inn that you may have frequented at one point. It is made of stone and likely to survive. If there are any survivors on the surface here, that is likely where they have congregated. It is in the northeastern section of the city, and I will ping you guys to where that is. It is this large stone building right here. With that being said,
Behave.
well done,
Oh.
everyone. I was scared there for a moment. I really was. I thought things were going to go bad. Great tactical decision on the fog. That probably
That was epic.
It probably saved a couple of you. Real talk. Now,
And
before
gave great concealment.
before our next session, you guys will be able to find a building to hide in and get a full night's rest. So go ahead and get yourselves a full night's rest. We're going to maintain at level 3. We're going to maintain at level 3. I'm glad I gave you that level. I think that was the difference maker. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
You will be level 3 for a little bit. However, I will get you to level 4 here pretty quickly. Now, one of the things I mentioned about this campaign is it is pretty fast when it comes to leveling up. By the end of Chapter 1, hashtag no spoilers, you guys will be Mythic Tier 1 and level 6. So if you are planning your character out, you can start thinking about that sort of thing. This campaign does take you to 20, Mythic 10. Things are going to get crazy at some point. Like, they're going to get wild. Candidly, man, men, friends, I'm having a fucking blast with this. You guys are doing great.
Good.
It's a great group. Love the role play. Love the combat. It's fun. It's really fun. As I always say, though, any final thoughts, questions, comments, or concerns before we get ready to end the stream, and then we'll have our little powwow afterwards.
Yeah, good game, guys.
Wonderfully
Yeah,
done.
wonderful.
Just
Wonderfully
having
done.
fun.
As I always say at the end of every session as well, thank you to the players for playing. Without you guys, this is impossible. Thank you to the viewers for viewing. We appreciate you sticking with us, and hopefully you're enjoying the story. And remember, the dice have a story to tell. We'll see you next time. Be well, be safe, and happy gaming. Cheers.